It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. What to do when you find a tick on your dog. 3 steps. Pet owners often find a tick when they feel a mysterious lump that wasn't there before. It's recommended to inspect your pup after every walk. I get it, that's a tall order. A more reasonable recommendation is to inspect them whenever they're running through tall grass and after hikes in wooded areas. So, what if you find a tick on your poor pup? Chances are, they haven't even noticed, so it's your responsibility to do something about it. Here's a 3-step process for dealing with a tick on your dog. Step 1. Gather your supplies. Removing a tick is usually pretty easy, but it's a good idea to have a few items on hand to make it easier, safer, and faster. The key is to have supplies on hand before you actually need them. Think of it as a first aid kit for your pup. First, you need something to remove a tick. There are many tools for this, which I'll discuss in the next step, but if you don't have one, you can use tweezers. You'll also need something to protect yourself from potential tick-borne diseases. It's very helpful to have inexpensive, disposable latex gloves on hand to protect you from touching the tick or being bitten after removing it. Finally, you'll need some aftercare products, such as soap or antiseptic, to prevent the bite from becoming infected. If you use antiseptic, make sure it's safe for dogs. Step 2. Remove the tick. There are many different ways to remove ticks. I'll discuss a few different options here, as well as some things you should avoid doing. The tweezers method. Perhaps the most common way to remove a tick from your pet is with tweezers. We all have tweezers lying around to remove splinters, bee stingers, or other objects caught in the skin, and a tick is no different. It's important to note that you should use fine-tipped tweezers, not the wider versions often used for eyebrow plucking. To use tweezers to remove a tick, follow this process. Pull the hair away from the tick to get a better look. It won't try to escape, it's attached to the skin. Avoid pulling the hair along with the tick. Place the tweezers around the tick's head as close to the skin as possible. Grip it firmly, but don't squeeze too hard. You don't want to crush or break it. Pull straight out and away from the skin to remove the tick. Don't twist it when pulling. You must remove the tick as completely and cleanly as possible, and prevent it from vomiting stomach contents into the bite, which is a primary vector for disease transmission. If the tick breaks off, leaving its head or mouthparts behind, you can try to remove those as well or leave them where they are. As the bite heals, your pet's skin will push the remaining pieces out, and pulling and tearing them off could cause irritation and infection. Use specially designed tools. These are similar to tweezers, but they drastically reduce the risk of crushing or breaking them during removal. This is because they are designed to slide under the tick and use leverage to lift and remove it without squeezing or holding it. Here are some examples of designs. Tick twisters, tick keys, special tweezers. What not to do. Do not use chemicals to suffocate the tick. The problem is that, in their effort to escape, they almost always vomit on the bite, which dramatically increases the likelihood of the disease spreading to your pet. Don't use matches. It's said that using a match to burn the back of a tick will cause it to run away. For the same reasons mentioned, this can spread the disease to your dog. In addition to the risk of spreading disease, these methods can also harm your pet. Step 3. Clean the wound. Once you've removed the tick and, if necessary, any remaining mouthparts, you should wash the area with soap and water or an antiseptic solution. This will help kill any bacteria present in the area and can promote skin healing. Afterward, monitor your pup and pay attention to symptoms. Also, monitor the bite area to make sure it doesn't become red, swollen, or show other signs of infection. Finally, be sure to clean all your tools so they're ready for the next use. It's difficult to avoid ticks 100%, so it's important to use a flea and tick preventative. However, not all monthly flea treatments include tick preventative, so check the brand you're using. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug, and until the next video.